Hi guys, Mr. Inhibitor here to talk about the Survivor One World finale. Sorry I took several days to get this up. I actually did see it Sunday night, but I've been having earwax problems for the past several days, so I haven't really trusted myself to make a video until now. Long story, let's not go into it, shall we? So, the Survivor One World finale. I'd call it a good finale. It isn't as intense as last season's finale was, and actually nowhere near as intense as Survivor for Redemption Island's finale, because I actually felt that was intense because of the duel at the beginning and then wondering what's going to be happening to Rob and all that. But this one, it wasn't that intense, but let's start getting into it, shall we? So, everyone comes back from Tribal, and Alicia still thinks she's running the show when she just voted on one of her pawns. She votes on one of her pawns, and then she still thinks she's running the show? For crying out loud, Alicia. God. So we've got that immunity challenge after that, and I'm thinking Chelsea needs to win it because she put a huge target on her back last episode. And, so, it was a pretty interesting challenge, and as the challenge was going on, due to all the, wrong number combinations Kim was making, I totally was expecting Alicia or Chelsea at various points to win, because, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but, when a challenge is almost coming to an end, they generally change the music tone, and then one person fighting against another person in a close match is able to win, but you can usually tell which of the two people is the main focus due to the editing thing, and then the music generally tells you that that person is going to win, because in Survivor South Pacific, the first Final 5 immunity, I knew Brandon was going to win, not just because of the huge lead he had on Coach, but because of the music. I knew Brandon was going to win that one. Other examples? Well, I can't really think of any other examples right now, but that's the main one. It's just helped me get the feel that that person is going to win, okay? And I was totally surprised that Alicia or Chelsea didn't get it, and that Kim did. I mean, I'm glad that Kim got the immunity, but I was shocked. That was a little bit different than what I've come to expect from Survivor editing. But that's still a pleasant surprise. It shows that they're breaking away from that. Yay. Kim wins immunity, and then she's suddenly the swing vote between targeting Alicia, which is what Sabrina and Chelsea want to do, and then targeting Chelsea. And it was interesting that Kim was proposing the idea of taking up Chelsea to Sabrina, of all people. I mean, Kim, I understand that you kind of think that Chelsea's your biggest competitor in a way, more on that later, but why are you constantly getting rid of her? She's your best friend out there. If anything is going to sway jury members to get rid of you, not vote for you to win the $1 million if you make the finals, if there's any way to turn more against you, it's voting out Chelsea. Who's your best pal? You've already done that to Kat. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking, what I'm viewing. And then we get to the Tribal Council. As predicted, it turns out to be the Powerhouse Girls versus the Dead Weight Girls, and then Kim has to decide. And then she votes out Alicia, which I really was glad of. And Alicia, I'm thinking, you taking it like a true sport. You admitting that she got played by Kim, and that she wanted to do well. And then she goes, Christina, I hope you're doing well, because you suck and we all know it. And I go, well, so much for that theory. Yeah. Come on, it's just like Russell after he lost that duel on Redemption Island. I'm like, I actually feel sorry for you, and then you bitch about your tribe, and I'm like, oh my god, just go! Forget feeling sorry for you. Now, to be fair, I haven't seen Survivor Samoa, so I might feel sorry for him then. I don't know. But whatever. I'll discuss that when I see Samoa. Right. So, then, after that, we have, the final four returning back to camp, and then Christina knows she's on the outs, but she leaves hints that she's gonna try to get the others to vote out Sabrina, which I'm glad for, because, like, what happened to the Cat vs. Sabrina debate, where people were talking about Sabrina being a smooth talker and all that, that totally vanished in the episode that Tarzan and Alicia got voted out. What happened to that? It's just like they're ignoring Sabrina. I mean, like, she was prominent for the first few episodes, and then she's ignored for so long, and then they bring her back, and then they ignore her again. Like, what? It's like I've been saying for a couple of episodes now, Sabrina is Kim's biggest competition, or like anyone's competition, for crying out loud. And they're just ignoring her. Hope my family's not making too much noise. After that, we have the first last rites since Nicaragua, and I have to admit, it was a pretty good last rites. It was nice that all the survivors had some good things to say, and, Kim or Chelsea's remark about Colton, they're like, I'm sorry you went out that way, but I'm glad you're gone, because, like, I felt the same way. I wanted Colton to go, but, I did not want to see him medically evac. I really am of the opinion that no one deserves that. I've seen every medical evac, although I haven't seen Samoa Foley or Tocantins, but I've seen the clips where these people go, and I don't feel like they deserve to go. Everyone should either quit or have the torch snuffed.
No, get out!
My dad is annoyed as hell, trust me. So yeah, everyone deserves to have their torch snuffed, or just quit. No one deserves to go medically evac'd. Nobody. But yeah, that was a pretty good last rites. It's nice to know that they all ended on a positive note. So then we've got the final immunity challenge, and Kim surprisingly wins it, but I was impressed that Christina was able to do well in that challenge. I really was. So then they go back to camp, and then Christina suddenly seems to be throwing in the towel. I'm like, come on. At least make your case for Sabrina. Come on. What is up? None of these girls are thinking. Guys, there's no guys left. But it seems like even the general public wasn't even talking about Sabrina. I really only heard, there's only, to my knowledge, 2 people that I ever saw that were talking about Sabrina. Being Kim's biggest opposition, or anyone's opposition. Myself, and Remy K13. The inspiration for me making these videos. Like, what? Come on! Ugh. So Kim and Chelsea debate about it, and then they vote out Christina, and I was totally shocked by that. Because, like, had they voted out Sabrina, it would guarantee that one of them was going to win this thing. It really would have guaranteed that, and then they don't do it? Come on! That's ridiculous. Sorry that you can't see my face, but they're playing a movie and they're pretty darn loud, so we're going to have to put up with the outside conditions for a little bit, but I think you'd guys rather put up with that than have to deal with a lot of music thing in the background. Okay, so after that, so Christina ends up getting voted out, totally shocked to me. The final 3 do their thing, and then they go to tribal council. So everyone starts making their speech, and then by that point I automatically got the impression, contrary to what I said a couple videos back, that Chelsea had no hope of winning, because well, you've probably noticed that if you look at the charts for number of votes each person in a final 3 gets, with the exception of China, one person has always gotten 0 votes. And I've gotten, from the final 3 that I've seen, okay at guessing which person that's going to be. Last season I guessed Albert, but I was 99.9999999% sure that that would happen to him. Chelsea, I knew that was going to happen. And I was also correct, unfortunately, that the jury was portraying her either as a blind follower of Kim, or that she's just a darn hateful attitude. Yes, she demonstrated hateful tones, but she also didn't want to betray part of these people. So, to all you people out there who say that Chelsea's really a hateful bitch and all that, I don't agree with you. And I also don't agree that she's a blind follower of Kim, because like I've stated this before, I've seen the behind-the-scenes clips. Chelsea and Kim work as a team, but everyone targets Kim. The blame is put on her, and the editing was focusing on Kim. But Kim is obviously the ringleader, but Chelsea had a huge impact on her. It didn't really sway that much, but Chelsea is not a blind follower, guys. She isn't. So everyone does know speech. A couple of people seem to have their own bitter points. Troy Zan, I don't even know why he asked that question of Kim. At first I believed that he was honestly considering, but no. Not for a moment did I honestly consider that he was going to vote for her. Same thing with Leaf. I don't even know why he's talking to Kim. You stated in several Ponderosa videos ago, Leaf, that you were going to vote for Sabrina. No. Anyone else? Yeah, Alicia, what's your problem, girl? You did not play the greatest game. Nobody was going to vote for you. For crying out loud, honestly, had it been an Alicia versus Christina versus Tarzan, who would have won? I honestly think Christina, guys. Yeah, sheesh. Christina, but that was pretty reasonable, not bad. Michael J. Jonas, I'm surprised how neutral they were. It seemed like they were honestly paying attention, even though I think one or two of them definitely had their minds already made up. And then we get to the two surprising speeches. Tarzan, when he comes up, I at first go, oh, great Tarzan, but then I really felt satisfied with the end of it. It seems like he made a real emotional attempt to say that he was really thankful for the three of them for keeping him around as long as they did, and that he felt they all deserved to be there, and he thought they were good people. I really like that, actually. And then Kat, even more surprising, she was able to redeem herself with that speech. I have to admit, when I heard that speech, I got a bit emotional. I didn't cry, but it touched me, guys, it really did. So Kat managed to redeem herself with just one speech. Amazing. So even though I do still kind of feel sorry for her after that the tribal she got voted out, I actually think it was a good thing she went out that way, because had she gone out any other way or before anyone else, I don't think she would have changed this way. So I'm glad she changed it up. And then she even says when she's voting for Kim, I hate you, but if I did not vote for you, I will have learned nothing. She is able to put the feelings aside. And I honestly don't think she hates Kim as a person. She just hates Kim for what she did in the game. But she says, you deserve to win. That's powerful, guys. So everyone collects the votes and all that. And, like I predicted, once we got to the finale, Chelsea got no votes, but like I predicted a long time ago, Sabrina ended up being Kim's biggest competition, but in the end, it didn't matter because Kim won.